Well, the wait is over. The DLC name confirmed, release date confirmed, trailer here. Grand Theft Auto Online: The Criminal Enterprises launches July 26th. That's just a few short days away. And alongside the pretty cool trailer, Rockstar just dropped an entire newswire, maybe one of the longest newswires I've ever seen them drop, and we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna break down absolutely everything Rockstar just told us about this new DLC, so if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up will be awesome. Subscribe for more stuff like this, and let's go. Rockstar continues to do what they always do and sort of parody the real world. And this time, it's with the gas prices being extremely high. The southern San Andreas economy is in crisis. Gas prices have spiked to their highest levels in decades, retail supply chains are in turmoil, and to top it off, a ferocious heat wave is gripping the state. The newswire starts off basically by just rehashing what we already knew from last week's, or 2 weeks ago's newswire, basically saying we're getting new IAA contact missions and some businesses are getting expansions. These businesses are executives, bikers, nightclubs, and gunrunners. Rockstar also says they're delivering highly requested experience improvements while giving more players more choice on how they choose to climb their way up the criminal ranks. Stuff we already knew from last week's newswire, so let's dive into the actual details. Rockstar says with new modes, vehicles, collectibles, and special events dropping all summer long, including new showroom floors where players can test drive or simply purchase a range of new vehicles on the spot. This is going to be interesting because we know in the car meet you can test drive, 3 vehicles each week. It seems like we're going to be able to test drive more vehicles now. And this isn't confirmation, but I'm quietly speculating that this could be more than just tuners vehicles that we get to test drive. Firstly, we get confirmation again that all business activities, including sell missions, will now be available to play in invite, crew, and friend-only lobbies, which is absolutely huge. That means all players now should be able to avoid griefing if they choose to do it. I can't describe how huge this is for the quality of life of the game. This is something that needed to be done for the better part of a decade, but at least it's finally here now. Now we get the first details on these business expansions, starting off with executives. So executive or CEOs will notice a new staff manager, ready and able to help source additional special cargo for your empty shelves. So basically, this means the special cargo business is now becoming somewhat passive. We'll have to wait and see how much money this guy is actually gonna make you, but I think this is a really nice addition. Sort of brings this business a bit more in line with the MC business and the bunker in terms of being passive. A new side gig will also open up for CEOs where a shipment of special cargo will arrive daily outside your warehouse, packed and ready for delivery to the docks. So yeah, we'll see how this works, but sounds pretty promising. We're also getting 2 new sources of special cargo added to the mix of the missions. Basically just to add a bit more variety, because I don't think new missions have been added to this business since it came out. Bikers. Now MC businesses are getting a really big overhaul as well, starting with the custom bike shop. So if you've got the custom bike shop in your MC club, you're getting a free upgrade. Your custom bike shop is now becoming somewhat of an auto shop, just like the auto shops are in GTA Online right now by the looks of it. So MC presidents will now be able to modify clients' bikes to specifications and deliver them to customers for money and RP. Nice. We're also going to be getting 2 new clubhouse contracts. Hopefully these are good, because I don't know many people that actually do these contracts as is. And it looks like the MC Clubhouse is getting some passive income as well. It's sort of becoming like maybe a mini nightclub by the sounds of it. Rockstar says you might notice patrons haunting the bar in your clubhouse. A bar resupply mission will help keep the kegs tapped and the clientele happy while earning a little extra income for your MC. So basically this sounds like MC popularity missions, like, you know, the nightclub popularity missions, but for your MC now. So bikers are going to come into your clubhouse, have some drinks, and you're gonna make a bit of money passively. Kinda cool. Because up until this point, the MC Clubhouse was sort of just there so that you could buy other businesses. Now it sounds like the MC Clubhouse is gonna be a business itself, and you can make money through just the clubhouse, which is a really nice change. Next up are Gunrunners. Ammunition has heard that you're all about supplying quality goods at a fair price, and they want in. Make a daily delivery to a designated ammunition store for an additional source of revenue. So every single day, we're going to be able to deliver weapons to a random ammunition and make some money. Just like the other businesses that have got updates as well, we're getting 2 new resupply missions, so be sure to rob these new targets for all they're worth. Players will also be able to call Agent 14 from the road to increase their research progress by sourcing data from a well-armed mark. So again, just a little quality of life improvement that should be interesting to see. So before we get into the nightclub, it looks like every business is sort of getting a similar upgrade, right? We're getting a new way to make money, we're getting 2 new missions, and then we're getting a little quality of life improvement. Very promising stuff. Let's get into the nightclub. Nightclub owners. Nightclub owners can now contact Johan to take on missions to source goods for their nightclub warehouse, or call Tony to launch club management missions. So we're getting a new character, Johan. He's going to be able to give us missions to source good for the nightclub warehouse. That's going to be interesting to see, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much money this can make us. Again, 2 new club management missions have been added to the roster, giving you new ways to promote your above board operations. And maybe the coolest part of the nightclub update here is, meanwhile, inside your club, you'll be able to maintain the vibes by ejecting troublemakers and chaperoning passed out VIPs to safe locations off-site. So basically, we have to get rid of some people that are a bit too drunk or causing a bit too much trouble. That sounds really fun. I wonder who we're gonna get. Like, I don't know, maybe Franklin's gonna show up, maybe Dr. Dre shows up drunk. That would be really cool, but we'll have to wait and see. Next, we get some info on these contact missions that are coming into the game. Go undercover in Operation Paper Trail. The profits from soaring gas prices all seem to be flowing one way, into the pockets of the most notorious oil-rich dynasty in the Los Santos area. The IAA smells a criminal conspiracy. Agent ULP will be in touch with the new Operation Paper Trail, commissioning 1 to 4 players as sworn-in agents to investigate the local petrochemical magnates. The Duggins. Yeah, the Duggins are back to see if they're the invisible hand behind spiraling oil prices, and my bet is that they are. So these just don't seem like contact missions, they sort of seem like a little story as well, or maybe like a continuation of the casino story. Kinda cool. Let's talk vehicles. There'll be plenty of new ways to cut a route between points A and B in the criminal enterprises, with new vehicles arriving throughout the summer and beyond. So that means drip feed vehicles are gonna be back. We're getting 2 new Imani Tech eligible vehicles, which is kinda nice. And we're also gonna be getting some new tuners vehicles, which is actually a big surprise to me. Rockstar says there will also be new tuners vehicles, and Benny's Original Motorworks is expanding its capabilities to work on additional vehicles, so a Benny's expansion. Meanwhile, Hao is keen to get to work on an existing classic, with a brand new ride coming later this summer for those on the latest generation of consoles. Plus an assortment of new and deeper customization options on several OG vehicles, some of which you may already own, that will give them a new look and a new lease on life. So some old vehicles getting some updates. Let's break down what we sort of heard here. So we're getting new tuners vehicles, Benny's is getting an expansion to be able to work on more vehicles, and Hao is going to be fixing up an existing classic vehicle with a brand new ride coming later, but it's only going to be for next gen consoles with the expanded and enhanced, which kind of sucks, but anything to do with Hao, we kind of expect that. At least 99% of this update is coming to all consoles, I guess. Now, maybe the most requested part of this update is the increased payouts and buffs and nerfs to certain vehicles. Let's get into the details. Rockstar says, be on the lookout for a comprehensive list of new gameplay and experience improvements coming to GTA Online, including a reduction in the effectiveness of the Oppressor Mk2 homing missiles and countermeasures, which we knew, an easier way to replenish health during firefights, which we also knew, with more convenient ways to access snacks and armor and much more. And to finish off the newswire, we get some confirmation on exactly what is going to be getting payout increases. So we're getting several changes to the economy, including permanent boosts to race and adversary mode payouts, increased payouts for the original heists and the Doomsday heist, which is what I kind of guessed in the last video. I wasn't quite sure if Doomsday heists were gonna be getting a payout increase, but it looks like they are. So maybe now, who knows, but maybe now the Doomsday heist might pay just as much as the casino or, God forbid, Cayo Perico. We'll have to wait and see. Plus, we're also going to be getting bigger paydays for bodyguards, associates, and MC members and more, but I don't really know how effective this is going to be. Unless this is like a 10x pay increase, I don't really know if this is going to be worth it, because these guys make like nothing. But I really hope this is coming to a place where, you know, you're going to want to help your friends sell their product, because you're going to get a big chunk of money as well. We'll have to wait and see when this officially launches, but I mean, I'm quietly hopeful about this specific feature, but yeah, we don't know yet. And that's pretty much it. So, overall, let's recap. I'm pretty happy with this newswire, I'll say. We're basically getting sort of 3 or 4 changes to every business in the game, which, I mean, I can't complain about at all. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is if these new sort of features for the businesses aren't going to pay well, but I'm sure Rockstar sort of knows that. It seems like they're very conscious about leveling the playing field in terms of payouts for this entire update. So what I kind of expect is almost every business will give you an opportunity to earn a somewhat similar amount of money once this update comes out, which is awesome. Trying not to get my hopes too high for this, we'll have to wait and see when it officially launches on Tuesday. I'll be live streaming the second this DLC drops, so make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on. If you haven't looked at the trailer for this DLC, it's pretty funny, it's a cool little trailer, only 1 minute long, so check that out on Rockstar's channel as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you're excited for this update. If you are, a thumbs up would be awesome. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Hope you're staying safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Boys!
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my pack like Wolverines. But you won't find me on the mountaintop. Need no calculator, I could weigh it cause it kinda lie. Always on my top around that paper like a Michael Scott. Your boyfriend the Dwight, he want my spot, he always round a lot. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. 100,000 in the safe, couple thousand in the jeans. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. No, I'm always on my grind, 24 for 7 days. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. Get paid.